Hey guys, how's everybody doing? This is a recap of Module 3 homework and the discussion thread, the USPS user experience article. I will post the voice thread that Monique did about that discussion thread, but just to highlight a couple of things quickly that you guys will hear on her voice thread is she said something very interesting, which I think was in the article somewhere. Ask 5 people what user experience is, and you get 5 different answers, which I thought was very true, definitely, in this new emerging field. All of you certainly did agree that it's an important field today, as it should be. Very important for brands to ensure they're having a consistent feel and approach to consumers across all the different touch points and different screens. Very important. And the other thing which I thought was interesting is a few of you, I think, compared it kind of to chemistry, where there's a heavy emphasis on QC and QA sort of standards, as well as experiments and metrics and measurements. So I thought that was kind of cool as well. So definitely go listen to the complete voice thread that Monique did that I will post. Regarding answers to the homework assignment was pretty simple for this module. And again, I pulled up Jessica Lai and Clint Jones' answers for some of these to kind of augment the discussion. I'm not going to go deep into every single question and answer. I will post my answer key on this. But with respect to the websites I wanted you guys to assess, that was Deutsch, McDonald's, Gatorade, Razorfish. Most of you are always confused by Razorfish and a little bit by Deutsch. Both those are advertising agencies. So, and for the most part, guys, the people that are going to be going there are going to be the ones that are really familiar with those as large agencies, and they're huge agencies. So people that are going there for an experience and a feel and just to kind of see how cool and what a cool vibe they have. Definitely agree it's confusing, but Deutsch is just throwing you right into the face of all their commercials they're doing. Razorfish is just trying to give you that real digital experience. And Clint, I thought, was kind of funny. He just said he just has no idea what in the hell Razorfish is all about, and I hear that from several students trying to assess that site. But both of those are e-commerce sites, so again, selling their advertising services. McDonald's, for the most part, everybody really thinks highly of the McDonald's site, well-designed layout. You know, the consumer can get exactly what it is they need, and for the most part, it's nutrition information, maybe store location, investor relation information, maybe jobs, things along those lines. Gatorade, again, it's totally a branding site as well, just like McDonald's. Again, a little confusing from my perspective. And again, you know, I like to look at Red Bull in terms of they really know how to provide good content for their user base. And if you guys go to the Red Bull website, just in contrast, you won't even really see anything related to their product. It's really all about the experience. Gatorade, again, is trying to give a little bit of the experience by having the athletes endorse certain products, and then they're giving nutrition information and then showcasing new sport enhancement, supplements that they come out with. So that was kind of it on those. The other thing I had asked you guys about was, what if there is a particular image on your e-commerce site that a lot of people are clicking for click to see a larger image of that particular image versus all the rest of the pictures being shown? What might that indicate? Well, to me, it could indicate a couple of things. It could indicate maybe that the picture is really poor quality and people are having to click on view a larger image just to really be able to see it, or it's a real detailed product, and again, people are clicking on it so they can see more detail. Now, either of those would indicate to me that we may want to just put a different picture there to begin with, because again, the less steps you make a customer go through, the more likely you'll kind of pull them through that funnel in this case. Don't make them take that extra step of clicking to see a better picture or clearer picture, especially if a lot of them are doing that to begin with. I think that's telling you that you should replace the picture. Or it could just be, right, it could be a situation where it's just a very successful product as well, and people just really like to do a closer up look. So at any rate, it would certainly beg everyone to go and take a closer look as to what might the issue be, because it could be a bad user experience due to a fuzzy image or something along those lines. With respect to what can websites do to make the shopping experience better, now let's see, Jessica had said something interesting that maybe so that we don't get surprised at the end with the overall high shipping costs, that kind of as products are going in the basket, it's kind of recalculating the taxes and the shipping costs for you so you don't get totally caught off guard when you get to the end and you're ready to see what your grand total is. So I thought that was an interesting thought. I'm not sure I see many websites doing that. I guess it's certainly something you could set up and experiment with. But also Clint had, and I am going to ask Clint to please post this for you. He had pulled up a really good infographic, and actually I will just copy it and post it in Blackboard for you guys, a really cool infographic on shopping cart abandonment and tips to avoid it. And just a few here were diversify payment options, do some cross-selling, have a toll-free hotline, have your calls to action, your process indicator, which is always important. So this was a really nice infographic, and thank you, Clint, for posting that here. And if you could, Clint, if you could post it in Bonfire, I will do that, and I will also post it in Blackboard as well for everyone to read. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it for Module 3. You guys should be close to finishing Module 4. You have to finish everything up for that by tomorrow, Sunday. The, what is that? Is that the 1st? Yep, the 1st. So, and I think we are good with everything. Super. And I look forward to seeing what all transpired in that Module 4 on SEO. And I am also in the process of getting everybody clients. I'm going through the digital lab pretty much for clients for the paid search campaign. So I'm getting that all pulled together because that's going to happen real soon as well. We'll be kicking that off shortly. Okay, thanks. Bye.